Well, good morning, everybody. This is Dave with the Texan Nomad Life, and it is Tuesday, March 1st, 2023, and we're going to get an early start today. We've got about a 9.5 hour drive time, and we're just checking out of the hotel here in Pocahontas, Arkansas, and we're going to run down the street and grab some burritos for breakfast, and we'll be hitting the road. We've got about 560 miles to go, and it should be about an 8.5 hour drive time, excluding rest stops and fuel ups and whatever else. But we should get there a little after 3 o'clock right now, but I'm thinking it's more going to be like 4 o'clock. And that'll be going down to Houston, Texas, to our house sitting assignment, which is located just northwest of George Bush International Airport. So, yeah, another adventure begins. Let's put you on road cam for a while. All right, guys. Well, we got our burritos, and we're all set to go. It's about 7 o'clock. 55 degrees here in Pocahontas as we leave and head down to Houston, Texas. It's supposed to be partly cloudy and 85 today. It doesn't look like we're going to run into any rain or anything, but I really haven't checked it out too closely. But yeah, last night was a nice, comfortable sleep at the hotel. So it was nice to be in there. I kind of turned the Uber app on. I was going to order something, and I just wanted to see if Uber Eats was available. And it is available, but I left it on for almost 5 hours and nothing even came across. So it's not that many restaurants to select here in the Pocahontas area. So, yeah, interesting. I mean, in Illinois, I wasn't able to go on the app. Wasn't, according to the app, a car wasn't allowed to operate in Northwest Illinois, but wasn't that many restaurants to choose from there anyway. But delivery service is far and few between here. I mean, it's not a real big town or anything, but yeah, as I go around the country doing house sitting, I kind of, one of my other little gigs is doing Uber and Uber Eats, but I can only do Uber Eats sometimes, when I'm out of the state of Texas. I can drive anywhere. Like tonight, I could drive for Uber in Houston. Anywhere in Texas, I can drive and pick up passengers for Uber. But once I get out of the state, they want you to submit an application, and it takes 30 days, and it's only good for so long. And then if you go back to Texas, then you got to resubmit your application, and it's more of a hassle than it was worth it. Used to be you could do it anywhere in the country, but times have changed, so we are just kind of going along. I do the Uber Eats just to kind of pass the time and pick up a little extra coinage. I did it in Milwaukee when I was there house sitting for 15 days, and I actually made pretty good money, almost as good money as I did just driving. So yeah, interesting. Okay, let's put you back on road cam again. Alright guys, time for the 2-hour update. We just finished up going through Little Rock, Arkansas. It's 9 o'clock right now and 68 degrees. And we've traveled 152 miles already. And showing some rain to the south of us, but I think we might miss it. And we're heading into Texas. Should get there shortly over the state line. And according to the map, we've got about 410 miles to go and a little over 6 hours and 14 minutes, which puts us arriving at 3:15 this afternoon. Noticed big time warm up, and a lot of the trees have already budded out, and the trees that flower have flower blossoms on them. I don't know what kind of species it is, but there's a lot of them around here that have the white blossoms on it. I think it's the elm, if I remember right. Look like a lot of elms. But yeah, a lot of the leaves are out on the branches already. So we're definitely out of the cold climate and into the nice climate now. So we'll put you back on road cam here for a little bit, and we'll get you back here in the next couple hours. Adios. Alright guys, here's the 4-hour update at 11 o'clock. We just got off of Interstate 40 and now we're heading south on Interstate 49. We're going to be heading into Louisiana and then cutting over into Texas. But so far we've driven 290 miles and it's 73 degrees, and if you've been noticing, it's got a little light rain coming down, but it looks like we're on the backside of that already and the sun's coming out. So got another 202 miles to go, roughly about 4 hours and 22 minutes. Will bring us to our destination in Houston at around 3:21 right now. About a little under a half a tank of gas, so we'll probably be stopping for gas here in the next couple hours. So maybe by the next update, let you see we're filling up with the gas. Anyways, pretty nice ride so far. It's taking us a little bit south and then heading over to Texas and then down to Houston. So that's it for the 4 o'clock update. We'll catch you in a couple hours. Adios. guys, this is the 6-hour update, and we had to take a little detour on the highway here Highway 315 between Carthage and Mount Enterprise. There was a head-on collision that had traffic stopped. Both direction. It had just happened, so rescue personnel were still coming on scene, and it didn't look like traffic was going to be moving very soon. So I turned around and took a county road, and it probably added about 10 more miles onto it, but I think it was worth it. Didn't have to sit waiting around to get through that crash. But anyways, we're about we're on 259 now, and we're about 20 miles from Nacogdoches, Texas. And so far we've gone 433 miles today, and it's just a little bit after 1 o'clock, 1:17, and 83 degrees outside. It has warmed up quite a bit. It's cloudy. We've got about 182 miles to go, and it's about 2 hours and 23 minutes with an arrival time still at 3:40, so that accident didn't slow our time that much. So anyways, yeah, a lot of green around here now. A lot of trees are getting their foliage. Not a lot of colors on here. I'm starting to see some wildflowers in the green belts along the highway here. So that's always big this time of year. I heard further south you go, the bluebonnets are out already. We'll get a shot of it. Take a picture of the bluebonnets. But yeah, big change from up in the Northwoods. Alright, we'll catch you back here just before we get to the Houston location. Checking in a couple more hours. Adios. Alright guys, it's just after 3 o'clock, so this is the 8-hour update. Heading down to Houston, Texas from Pocahontas, Arkansas. And so far we've traveled 547 miles. And we've got another 38 miles to go, about 39 minutes. So in arrival time, we're looking at 3:46, so we're still in the ballpark. We stopped off at a rest area for a couple minutes, and temperature right now 85 degrees. 85 degrees. And when I stepped out at the rest area, boy, it was humid too. Back in the humidity and the heat. So anyways, we got just a little bit of ways to go, so we'll catch you back in about a half hour or so when we get to that location. Adios. Okay guys, well, we made it to our house sitting gig location in Houston, Texas. It's 3:49 right now and 84 degrees. We traveled 586 miles and it took 8 hours and 50 minutes of drive time to get to the location. So we're going to be doing this house sitting for 9 days, and then we travel down to Galveston to start cruising till the end of March. We'll be good heading down there on the 11th or the 10th, no, the 11th, and then cruising until the 30th. So if you want, you follow us along. That's going to be a new series, Cruising to Lose Weight. I'll put the link at the bottom of the description. And I appreciate you stopping in with us along this journey from essentially Milwaukee all the way back down to Houston, Texas. So, guys, have a good one and stay tuned for the next one. Adios.